minutes.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened...
Can he finish? Volleyed effort.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Hullet. Pele. It's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is lovely. Lucas Vasquez. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And they can counter here. Benfica are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Has a look and place it forward. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Chooses to go back. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Up he goes! Goal! Benfica! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckenbauer is offering a wry smile there.
Schlotterbeck tries to clear, and now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti cuts it out. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Endrick. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Pelé, looking for options for movement. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's gone for a throw-in. In towards the back stick. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Neymar receives it in a wide position. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Benfica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Neymar. Pull it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. And the shot! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one, and he was quick to react. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Pelé. So what can they make of this? Suarez. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, well played, well played. Over to the left. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played towards the other side. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hazard chasing after it. Here comes the corner.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That is good alertness. Good running, strong and purposeful. Szoboszlai, he is onto this. Deep cross. Ronaldinho. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Seedorf. Ball's played through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Szoboszlai. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to pass it through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. There will be 4 extra minutes. Roberto Baggio. And this is Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos flings it. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Azar. Some really good ball movement. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Not the most accurate pass. And that's that. Benfica are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Brilliantly cut out. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! And the shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Syria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckenbauer. Pullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that.
That could spell trouble. He's got away. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cruyff. Now it's Del Piero. It's a pretty loose pass. Benfica are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Aimed beyond the defence. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Beckenbauer. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer, can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking...
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Syria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Shevchenko. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Elects to cross. Syria look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not...
Big header! And again! Goal! Benfica! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Benfica take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff quietly revving up. Now it's Messi. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Can he get onto this? Now it's Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substituição para o Benfica.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. An opportunity then to pull clear here. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Incoming to... He's got two! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the first 45 minutes are up.
Benfica are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice bit of trickery. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Hullet. Azar. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Substituição para o Benfica.
This is their second corner of the game.
Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 13, vão dar os seus lugares a número 7, número 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Número
Cross
20.
needs to be... He gets it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Benfica with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Almost an hour gone. Seedorf. It's a threatening ball. And he's well positioned. And a chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Shevchenko. Seedorf. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Para o seu lugar com o número 18, Ronaldinho. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. Best. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, no joy this time. Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Beckenbauer. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Roberto Carlos chasing after it. Maldini. And it's Messi. And this is Bale. That has been cut short. Seedorf. Benfica looking to pass their way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Caros espectadores, informamos que podem adquirir o vosso programa para o jogo de hoje no incidente junto aos portões. Obrigado.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
against Benfica.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So that's got things underway. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Best. Oh, that's superb.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Robson. Eto'o picks it up out wide. He's going to be disappointed with that. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Looking to play him in. Now this could... Szoboszlai! Neymar. It's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Bullish header! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And this is Neymar. And he whips it in. Climbs up big! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Great chance! They've scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Is number 7.
Pelé. Bullet dominates aerially so often.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely...
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Eto'o. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. Look at this, and the shot! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip.
He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he get on the end of this? Eto'o spots it and intercepts. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Best. Szoboszlai. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. McManaman. Zanetti. Bullet. Searching pass he's played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we've reached half-time.
Benfica are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Benfica 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a promising position, played in by Roberto Carlos. And now they can clear their lines. Eto'o. Maldini with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played in by Eto'o. Bullet. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. And that's too far for anyone.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 11, Royce. Substitutions taking place. The
It's
attendance
McManaman.
for this match was 60,000.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Maldini. And Zanetti. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. It's a good spell of possession, this. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's found some chance for a shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Zanetti. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Seedorf. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Benfica with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the... He's got full! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Beckenbauer. Roberto Baggio. This is promising. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Benfica are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
McManaman. Turns and goes back. And he's straight offside. He's away! Best! Oh, taken with style! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Well, and that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's Neymar. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their man...
He's had a shot! Benfica have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf. And it's Zanetti. Benfica have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. David Villa! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Beckenbauer, and it's Thuram. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Beckenbauer. It's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Seedorf. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Neymar. Pele. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Greece are down to 10 men. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Cruyff. It's Hullet. Hullet. Maldini. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Thuram. And it's Neymar. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Hullet. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rijkaard. Seedorf. And it's Rijkaard. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Roberto Carlos. It's Hullet. That has not gone well. Now it's Villa. Costa Curta. And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And it's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Hullet. Messi. Now it's Villa. And that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Benfica looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Zanetti. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hullet. Now it's Pele. Driving through the middle. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball.
2 added minutes has been
I wouldn't fancy
indicated.
playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Pele. There's the header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are sort. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Benfica really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Benfica are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And the game has already resumed here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Seedorf. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Benfica looking to pass their way through. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are...
He rises! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Over to the left. Beckenbauer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Puskas! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Puskas is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Puskas! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. It's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Benfica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Has a look and plays it forward. Hullet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Played out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Oh, such a clever touch. Decent chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Makelele certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Zanetti. Zanetti. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. He's got tall. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been cut short. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice sequence of passes there. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Puskás. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through, and this is Puskás' chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's...
And we hit half-time. Benfica are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Delivers with whip. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Puskás. Now it's Gullit. Makaleli. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicked it back promptly. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gullit. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Some really good ball movement.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Gullit with the clearance. Makaleli. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. Zanetti. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. It's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. Pele. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Puskás. Gullit. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Otto gets across to intercept that. It's a quick ball upfield. Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pele. Roberto Carlos. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now the ball's gone astray. Spread it left. Back towards the middle. Pull it. And a chance! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 17.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is shot a goal! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 80 minutes.
That is so good, such
Number
sharp
23.
skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Seedorf. And this is Hazard. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Ibrahimovic, and the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer, not too much to add on here, just a minute.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's the shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Eto'o. Platini is onto this. Decent chance! Pele. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Benfica with the corner. They're first. Oh, that was vital. Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a fit.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Robson is the team's great visionary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Can he finish? It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Zanetti. Beckenbauer. Pele. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And off it, he's through and all alone! Can he finish? Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Robson. And it's Michel Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Now it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Baggio. Spread out to the left. He's got away. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Maldini calmly anticipates. Now it's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Platini. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. And we hit half-time.
Benfica have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And the action is back on the way. And this is Adriano. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what a ball! Baggio really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Roberto Baggio. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Beckenbauer. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckenbauer. And it's Gullit. Cruyff. Now there's a shot at goal! He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. He's through here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4. Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Número 14.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Número 15.
And the shot! It's hit the upright.
Cristiano Ronaldo está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Zanetti. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham. Look at this. It's Dembele! Oh, it's come off the upright. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Vieira. He is through here. Might be danger here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Benfica are having a ball here. Neymar has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. He's under a lot of pressure there. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. He might be in here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos! Oh, terrific save. Benfica have their third corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vieira. Oh, good spread. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Baggio. He's cut it out. Van Dijk. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's burst through. Thuram. That's a smartly directed ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did...